Hey Libra, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please keep in mind I could be picking up someone else or something else within your energy. Roles can be reversed or flip-flopped throughout the reading. Libra, Libra, Libra. Two of Swords in reverse, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, oh boy, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Your overall, the Chariot, Nine of Swords, the 7 of Cups wanted to pop out, and the Stars at the bottom of the deck. All right. You have a couple travel cards here, so I don't know if someone, either you or someone around you, is planning or wanting to take some kind of a trip or travel a little bit, or travel somewhere that could be at somewhat of a distance, but there seems to be a desire to go in a particular direction. Let me just put it that way. Now, in the recent past, there seems to be some kind of clarity over what you are wanting, what you have love for, or wanting to obtain or bring in for yourself here. Now, what's interesting is that I'm curious what's going to pop up when we clarify that, because here it looks like something was self-sabotaging here. Now, I'm curious if this is going to pop out in the clarification where you thought you gained clarity in a particular situation, whereas not necessarily the case, or something happened here. Now, it does look like this is what you're wanting. However, it almost looks like some kind of a negative or self-sabotaging pattern that you've had for a while. I don't know what this is. It could be a habit. It could be many things. That's extremely hard to let go of is going on right now. Now, in the immediate future, with the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, this looks like some conflict here over... It almost looks like the process of leaving behind whatever this is. Again, don't know what it is. Now, it does seem to have some stress here attached to the hidden with the 9 of Swords. That in itself could be a self-sabotaging behavior by allowing your mind to get the best of you and just kind of, you know, rolling. Now, let me clarify to see what is going on. I apologize. My phone's going to keep going off. I am working from home, so I can't silence my notifications. I have to be able to answer those if it's my work chime. And I don't know how to change it to just be work only because it's different numbers. So, all right. Anyways, for the Chariot, we've got the Knight of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, you want to go in a particular direction. You want to go from here to the 8, which, okay, figured. And it does look like you're wanting or having some kind of support from someone around you at least. Let me see the 2 of Swords in reverse. We've got the Sun upright, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you have someone around you or had someone around you here, this 3 of Pentacles. I felt it here with the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. It almost feels like aiding... I almost said aiding and abetting. Hopefully not that. Aiding and, you know, aiding you in your journey, whatever this is, okay? It almost feels like moral support or some kind of encouragement here. Let me see the 10 of Cups, the Moon, the King of Cups, the Justice card. Yeah, this is cool. I like that. Now, what's interesting here is that it almost feels like... you're trying to rein in your feelings a little bit. Now, the reason why I say that is because the Moon is over the 10 of Cups. So usually when that's happening, That is really annoying. That's usually something or someone. Go away. I'm sorry. I don't know how to make it quieter. Sorry. This is usually someone suppressing their emotions or hiding something. And when you look below what they're hiding, i.e. the moon, you've got the 10 of Cups. But what's funny is that the King of Cups is on top of that. So it's almost like you're trying to rein in to show how much you love or care about something or someone in particular, or how much you're really desiring for something to be balanced out here. But I don't think it's... I don't think you're able to do that here. Now, I don't know if this is you, someone tied up to you, I don't know. For the Six of Wands, we've got the Two of Swords upright, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands again. Why are you showing me confusion after you just gained clarity? Unless the dynamic is somehow changing. Because it looks like you're feeling confident in the way things are moving forward here. But it's almost like some doubts or some questions are starting to creep in here. Again, this is in the past, so it does look like something has started to change, some kind of dynamic, or maybe your feelings towards something or someone. I don't know. Let me see the Seven of Swords. It could also be habits, like I said here with this. You've got the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Temperance card. So that reining in energy here is actually showing up here, and that's what's sabotaging here to you. Now, it is in regards to some type of healing or some type of change of behavior. Again, it is causing some type of confusion here in the past, and there is a energy here to heal that. Now, if this is within yourself, say for example you're trying to... What's an example? The star just wanted to fall out. The idea of your future self, I don't know, like the person that you ultimately want to become, does not do a particular thing that you do right now. I don't know. You work out every day. You're going to work out every day, but you don't right now. Or you, I don't know, you smoke, but you don't want to smoke. Or you get the idea, right? So you have like all of this energy going towards that, and then you're reining it in. You're going from the King to the Knight, and it's this sabotaging energy because some type of doubt is starting to creep in here with the Two of Swords. Let me see the Three of Wands, Page of Swords, the World, the Emperor. You've got this. You can do it. You can do it. I feel like you have all the tools necessary here, though. I do feel like you've learned quite a bit through whatever these habits are, or these, whatever this is to you, whether or not it's an actual habit or a change within yourself, or even weeding out certain relationships or people in your life that aren't meant to be there. I feel like you already know this because you had clarity here, and then the doubt started creeping in. So I feel like you already know. I don't feel like I'm telling you anything you don't. It does look like you need to shut the door, though, on whatever this is in order to start some kind of a new chapter here. Now, for the Four of Pentacles, you've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Let me see the Nine of Swords here. The Hermit, the Three of Wands again, Queen of Wands, King to the Queen of Wands. So there seems to be a particular energy. It does not feel like this one, this Three of Pentacles here. It feels different. So it does feel like it feels very different. But there's some kind of difficulty on letting this go. Now, again, I don't know if this is a person or a habit or what exactly, but it does seem to be extremely hard to let go of with the Four of Pentacles here. It feels like your mind does in fact get the best of you here. And it's been happening over a period of time because of the Three of Wands showing up twice. And it's almost like preventing you from opening, like I said, this new door. For the Five of Swords, we've got the Nine of Wands, Four of Cups, the Wheel. This is disappointment in allowing that door to stay open instead of closing it like you're being tested to do here. There could be some rejection over that, or even some defensiveness or explanation of, you know, why the door isn't closed just yet. And, oh, I'm still disappointed or hurt over it, XYZ, whatever the case may be. That's okay. But I'm surprised the Knight of Pentacles is here, actually. I was going to say I'm surprised it didn't show up because it feels like procrastination. So kind of feels like that. Let me see the Seven of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. So there's working on letting it go. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like you're trying to take whoever or whatever this is with you in order to grow. It's like, I don't want to outgrow this or that, or can I just take it with me? Or let me see the Eight of Cups. What are supposed to be leaving? The Lovers, the Tower, the High Priestess. Like I said, you know. When I was getting that vibe here from the Emperor, normally when I say you know, it's because the High Priestess is here. That's your intuition. That's something usually coming through quite forcefully so that you know. But it's funny, I was picking that up with the Emperor. I do feel like your intuition is guiding you to leave a particular situation, possibly, like I said, a connection, or like I said, this habit or whatever this is to you, because it looks like you're going to outgrow it, and it's not meant to go with you through the next chapter. Yeah, the High Priestess and the Three of Wands. And you've known this for a while. This isn't like, oh my gosh, today. You've known them. But it's almost like, let me give them the benefit of a doubt. Or instead of quitting smoking, let me do vapes instead. You know what I mean? It's like, what? I don't know what this is to you, so I know y'all get sick of me saying that, but I don't. If you want a personal, check out the description box. Let me get your advice. Six of Pentacles again. Seven of Swords. The Moon. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Your advice is to work on your input and your output of a particular commitment, whatever this connection is here, and to pay attention to your self-sabotaging behaviors, because the Seven of Swords attached to the Moon, these are very, very hidden energies. And it's going to range from so many different things of what it could possibly be. So I'm not even going to go down that road. We all have self-sabotaging behaviors, and we're all, as long as we are aware of them and working on them, we have to be working on them, because if we're just aware, then we're just a self-aware asshole. So you got to be actively working on it. It's not just, oh, that's the way I am. No, work on it and make sure you're actively working on it. So analyze what effort you're actually putting into this. Is it really 100%? Okay, not, and even if it's towards, you know, a connection here, like another person, okay, whenever you are involved with somebody, it's not always going to be 50-50, okay? There's going to be days where it's 20-80. There's going to be, you know, 70-30. As long as it's not constantly you at 90 and they're at 10, okay, that's going to burn, obviously you'll burn out, okay? But there are days where you have to have a game plan of where you're at and where your partner is at. Someone here needs to analyze their efforts. Either it's too much or it's too little, okay? But somebody needs to do that in order to work on their self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? I hope that was helpful. Bye.